Hello, good morning friends. As you know, in the chapter index number, the weighted indices, Laspers index number, Passes index number and Fisher's ideal index number are the important measurements for computing indices. In the exercise 1.3 given example number 4, this is the question given in the textbook page number 29. Item code A, B, C, D and units are given in terms of 20 kilogram, quintal and dozen. Prices for the base year and prices for the current year are given to be 80 rupees for 20 kilogram and 120 rupees for 20 kilogram for item A. For item B, second item, 20 rupees per kilogram and 24 rupees per kilogram for item B. P0 means base year price, P1 means current year price. For quintal, for item C, price for 1 quintal is rupees 2000 for the base year and same is 2800 for the current year. While for the item D, price per dozen, 48 rupees per dozen for the base year and 72 rupees per dozen for the current year. While the consumption quantity is given to us 5 kilogram and 7 kilogram for the item A, 2400 grams and 4000 grams for the item B, 10 kilogram and 15 kilogram for item C for the base year quantity and current year quantity. While item D is 30 number of the items and 35 number of the items for the item D for base year and current year. This is the given example in our textbook. Textbook Statistics Part 1, page number 29, exercise 1.3, example number 4. This is given question. Now how to solve it? We have seen such type of example, but how to convert this unit into the smaller unit, in the single unit. So see the solution. Item A, B, C, D converted into 1 kilogram, 1 kilogram, 1 kilogram, 1 piece or 1 item. Rupees 80 for 20 kilogram. If we discuss item A, 20 kilogram, 80 rupees. So 80 rupees, 20 kilogram, 80 divided by 20 become 4 rupees per kilogram. Same way current year, 120 rupees for 20 kilograms. Per kilogram price is 6 rupees. 120 divided by 20, rupees 6. Item B is given in the terms of 1 kilogram. Therefore, it remains as it is 20 and 24. Item C is given in terms of quintal. Quintal means 100 kilogram. Means conversion of the unit. You must know that 1000 gram is 1 kilogram. 100 kilogram means 1 quintal. And 1000 kilogram means 1 ton. 2000 divided by 100. Why divided by 100? Because 1 quintal is 100 kilogram. 2000 divided by 100, rupees 20. 2800 divided by 100, rupees 28. Now dozen. For the item D, this fourth number of the item, last item, 48 rupees per dozen. Therefore 4 rupees per item, per piece. 72 rupees per dozen. Then 6 rupees. 48 divided by 12, you will get 4. 72 divided by 12, you will get 6. This way we obtain the price P0 and P1 for the base year and for the current year. So item A, B, C, D converted into the smaller unit 1 kilogram, 1 kilogram, 1 kilogram and 1 item is 1 piece. Now quantity is directly taken. But in the same unit, whatever may be taken here, 5 kilogram and 7 kilogram, 5 kilogram and 7 kilogram, 2400 gram. 2400 gram means how to convert gram into kilogram. For converting gram into kilogram, we have to divide it by 1000 because 1000 gram equal to 1 kilogram. Therefore, 2400 divided by 1000 is 2.4 and 4000 divided by 1000, 4. Next item, third item, 10 kilogram and 15 kilogram taken directly. 10 kilogram and 15 kilogram. While item code D, 30 number of the items and 35 number of the items, 30 items and 35 number of the items. Now as usual we prepare the column of P1Q0. See here, P1Q0, P0Q0, P1Q1 and P0Q1 as per our formula. Last pairs, passes and Fisher's index number. P1Q0, column of P1 are 6, 24, 28, 6. Q0 means 5, 2.4, 10 and 30. Multiplication of these two quantity. See, 6 5s are 30. 24 into 2.4, it becomes 57.6. 28 into 10, 280. 6 into 30, 180. Same way P0, Q0. P0 is this column and Q0 is this column. 4 into 5, 20. 4 into 5, 20. 20 multiplied by 2.4, it becomes 48. 20 multiplied by 10, 200. 4 multiplied by 30, it becomes 120. One thing is important, that you have to multiply that column which is required. Do not interpret the other. Otherwise, if this table is incomplete or wrong, then calculation may be wrong. P1Q1. P1 means 6, 24, 28 and 6. Q1 means 7, 4, etc. Then 6 7s are 42. 24 4s are 96. 28 multiplied by 15, 420. 6 multiplied by 35, 210. And last one, P0Q1. P0Q1. These are the columns to prepare last pairs, passes and Fisher's index number. P0 means 4, Q1 means 7, 4 7s are 28, 20 into 4, 24s are 80, 20 multiplied by 15, it becomes 300, and last one, 4 into 35, it becomes 140. Now make the totals. P1Q0 total is 547.6, P0Q0 total becomes 368, next column 768, in the next column 548. We know the formula. Last pairs index number is given by IL equal to sigma P1Q0 upon sigma P0Q0 multiplied by 100. Substitute the value. 547.6 upon 368 multiplied by 100. Simplification will give you answer as 141.30. All this is answer number 1. Next one, second. Passes index number IP equal to sigma P1Q1 upon sigma P0Q1 multiplied by 100. Then 768 upon 548 into 100. Our answer will be 140.15. All this is answer number 2. And with the help of last pairs index number and passes index number, we can easily calculate the Fisher's ideal index number, which is the geometric mean of last pairs and passes index number. IF is given by square root of IL into IP. Substitute the value directly. 141.13, 140.15. Multiply this quantity and take out the square root. Our answer will be 140.64. Answer number 3. In the exercise 1.3, page number 29, whatever the example you can complete, so please complete, and minimum 5 to 7 number of the sum this type of can be done in order to practice. And this type of example can be asked in section E or section F, 4 to 5 marks. This example weightage is 4 to 5 marks. So please practice. It's okay.